morning, Fort Elementary staff and students. Today is the day after Halloween, otherwise known as November the 1st.
November the 1st.
Welcome to November. Crazy
we made it 2 months.
I know, it's crazy that we're already into November. We would like to welcome into the building today Mrs. Sidonik, who is in for Mrs. Floyd, and we have Ms. Zago, who is in for Mrs. King.
Tons of announcements today.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, can we say that those were great costumes yesterday?
They were amazing.
You could tell
costumes.
that people put a lot of effort into that, and that was really fun.
They were wonderful. And can I just say thank you for following our guidelines about costumes. You guys did a great job. There were no weapons. Everything was very, very good. I mean, there was some scary stuff, but I was definitely scared. I was definitely scared.
But it was good scary.
It was really good scary. So thank you, and we hope that you all had a wonderful Halloween last night.
And on to other news. Battle of the Books in the library today at lunch recess. I think that's going to be super fun. Battle of the Books is always fun.
Yeah, and we've got boys volleyball happening today, also at lunch recess in the gym.
Grade 5 students who have a speaking part in our upcoming Remembrance Day celebration, please meet Mrs. Mikulecki in the music room at lunch today.
Yeah, and you remember our Remembrance Day assembly will be next Friday.
Next Friday.
And
I just have a little note. Yesterday I was in 1IP, and I was hanging with Jacob and crew, and those guys were reading so well.
Wow.
And listening so well and doing so well, and they showed me how to do calendar because Mrs. Percy had to leave, and they were amazing. So shout out to 1P, the entire crew.
Beautiful. Thank you for taking care of Mrs. Sundar in
grade 1.
All right, we've got our Unbelievables. So we have from 16D, Johnny P. Thank you so much for doing your homework all of October. Great work, Johnny.
And also Serenity. And this is, again, like Unbelievables for doing things for a long period of time.
It's impressive. It's very impressive. Shaylin, thank you for doing all your homework in October.
Brooklyn in 5C for helping classmates get organized.
Oh, wonderful. And Dominic, also in 16D, thank you for doing all of your homework in October.
And Elizabeth in 5C for stacking chairs without even being asked.
Yeah, no, we have one for Trayton too.
Oh, we have one for Trayton.
I don't know where.
Right.
I don't
we have one for Trayton.
I don't know where it is, but Trayton, you were unbelievable, and we appreciate you being unbelievable. Shout out to you, Trayton. Keep up the great work.
What a great community we have. A couple birthdays. Cameron A in grade 2.
Yeah, Amy K in grade 6. Happy birthday to you.
And Haley B in grade 4.
Yeah.
And those are all happening this weekend.
Yeah, those are on Saturday and Sunday. So happy birthday to all of you.
In advance instead of belated.
Exactly. Now it is a Mindfulness Friday. So we have a mindfulness activity. So Mrs. Sundar is going to lead the activity, and I'll demonstrate.
So we were talking with some students who were saying that they were a little nervous to do certain things, like, for instance, maybe stand on the costume parade box.
I saw some kids that were really nervous about getting their needles earlier this week, not mentioning any names. Grade 6. Yeah.
So we just thought it would be a good reminder to say that sometimes when you're nervous or you don't really know what emotion you're having in your body, just to do a reminder, we've done this one before, but box breathing. Mm-hmm. And so box breathing is where we breathe in and out very slowly, and we draw a box in the shape of with our fingers. And so I'll talk, and Mr. Matheson will do the box breathing.
Okay, yeah.
So breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, he's going down, breathing out. And like this. And so why would we do that, Mr. Matheson? Why is that a good thing to do when you're feeling nervous or upset or you're not too sure what?
Yeah, well, one of the things you do when you're nervous or you're upset is you don't breathe right. And when you don't breathe right, your body doesn't get oxygen. Particularly your brain doesn't get oxygen. It doesn't get the oxygen that it needs in order to think clearly, in order to calm itself down. And so when you're not thinking clearly, that's when all those thoughts pop into your mind like, oh no, what if this happens? What if that happens? I bet this will happen. But when you stop and take some time to breathe, your brain gets more oxygen and you start to think clearly, and you're like, okay, you know what? It's really not that scary walking across the stage. It's really not that scary getting a little tiny poke from a little tiny needle. Billions of people have had this done and they all survived. So you start thinking clearly. And just so you know, you don't have to actually be drawing the box once you get good at this, because I mean, if you're concerned about like looking weird or anything like that, eventually you'll just get so good at it, you'll
And
be
it's
able to do it
also
without the box.
it's also pretty good instead of doing the first thing that comes to your mind, it can also
Absolutely.
give you some time to think about a new thing
Absolutely,
to do
you
that
can
might
think-
be a better choice.
Totally, you can think clearly. Yeah. So,
All
Fort
right.
Elementary staff and students, those are all the announcements for today. Have a fantastic Friday.
Ciao.
Bye, guys.